Quick Tip Tuesday, take one, marker. My quick tip for today is start with a very cheap drone because you're gonna crash if you're doing anything with drone pilots. It's guaranteed. So buy a cheap drone and kind of work your way up. Don't make the mistakes with the big expensive ones like I have because you're gonna regret it. There you have it, Quick Tip Tuesday.
Cool, so my Quick Tip Tuesday is do not forget about an accent light. Some kind of hair light. We have a light called the Mini 20 that basically is really focusable, and people are always so obsessed with the key light, and key lights are obviously the most important light, but having a light that gives you a little bit of a glow around your hair or in the back, or even not even on the subject at all, and completely like onto a wall or something, that will give you a lot more depth. That will bring attention not only to your subject, but also to the environment around. It's important to remember that a cinematographer is lighting the entire set, not just the subject. That's mine.
You gotta find one really good production savvy friend, and that will step up your game way more than watching a bunch of YouTube videos. I'm serious, honestly. I think one thing that I see a lot of cinematographers step into is that they try to do everything by themselves. You know, filmmaking is a teamwork effort. You really got to find people that kind of gel with you, that have the same vision as you, that'll be able to work together. I know that's a cookie cutter answer, so I'll give you one more answer. Big, soft light. Just big, soft, directional. You really can't go wrong with it. Again, I'm going to plug products because we're at the Aperture booth right now and it's NAB. Light dome. Literally, if you have a big, soft light, use it as your key light. Honestly, if you have enough depth and distance in your space, you can make a traditionally, stereotypically beautiful picture really quickly. So if you're ever worried and you don't know what to do in a situation, but you want to look stereotypically good, just get a big, soft light, throw it off 45-degree angle, put it to the side, and you'll get something good looking.
So here is Soren from DJI, and my quick tip about DJI drones is that do listen to the motors before you actually start it. Try to use your finger to turn it to see if there's any weird sound making inside a motor. If yes, there should be something inside it and your drone might not fly properly. And don't risk your drone flying in such conditions.
Cool, Quick Tip Tuesday. One thing, well, while we're here at Tiffin, filters. You guys need to have filters. I remember when I first started drones, I'd go out and shoot and I didn't have filters and I'd have really, really bad overexposed shots, getting glare, you can't move the colors in post, so you need filters 100%. So droners, get your filters, that's what you need.